Zirkzee, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another footy talk? Don, what you saying, bro?
Bro, I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there, 3-point collectors. You know what I'm saying? I was at the game as well. You know, very good way to start off the weekend. It was a bit shit. I was trying to hate watch Arsenal on the way back, but I can't lie, they played very well, bro. Forest are not an easy team. You know what I mean? But it was nice to see, you know, Man City get battered like that. You know what I'm saying? You, man, as well, dropping points after this build-up. You know, Monclizzi, man, and Prada and whatnot. Whilst
you was a Burberry thing yesterday still with a Burberry jacket. Hey, my manager's drippy. Don't worry, bro. Like, listen, it don't matter, bro. Like, listen.
It don't matter how much designer you've got. It don't matter how much designer you've got. You get me? When you've got a fucking Primark briefcase to put it in, blood. Yeah? And that's the situation with you, man. You get me? Yeah? You man still have Rasmus. You man still have Zirkzee. You man still have Rashford trying to play up top. You get me? You man have Diallo playing that right wing back, bro.
All right, this is how we're starting. All right, cool. Say no.
We're going straight in. We're going straight in, bro, because the build-up was mad. All I was hearing was, oh yeah, he's gonna come transform our life. You know what I mean? And you as well. We're gonna have conversations today about Zirkzee. Yeah?
Okay, bro,
We're gonna
not
have
before we
conversations.
have conversations about Madueke, because you know what it is, yeah? This player wants to talk about a player, yeah, that averages 10 minutes a game, but let's talk about your guy that starts every single week, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that guy. Let's talk about KSI on your right wing, blood.
Bro,
You know
you
what
know
I'm
what I think
saying?
of
Bruv,
Madueke?
let's talk about KSI, blood. All forehead and no foresight, blood. That guy can't see a pass, can't see a cross, can't see a shot. Man's running the ball out for goal kicks, blood. Let's talk about him.
Bro, listen, I've been saying the same thing for time. Yeah. If you go back to my streams on my channel from the summer, when was linked to Olise, bro, I was begging for Olise, bro. Because I kept saying, as much as I like Noni's directness, Noni's end product needs to improve, right? On that side, I'd rather someone starting who's not going to break down too many attacks. Yeah. The likes of Olise, right? Jared Bowen, for example. These sort of profiles that are experienced enough to play week in, week out. Do you get it? Madueke, bro, he gets in dangerous areas because the system allows him to get in dangerous areas, right? And I thought Enzo had a very good game as well. In the right half space, he was helping Madueke quite a lot. Because recently I've been telling you, Rants, Madueke's not getting on the ball as much. Yeah. This game, I can't say that last game. That's what I'm saying. This game, I can't say that for him because Enzo kept feeding him. Yeah. Fofana kept feeding him. But he's getting in the box and, you know, he's very indecisive. Right, but this is nothing new though. I'm not only saying this now, people. I've always said this about Madueke. His end product needs to improve. Yes, when people try to come to me,
bro,
as if I say
end product
and
must improve, bro. This guy is not good at football. I'm not gonna try. I'm not having you talk about I like his directness and that. You're trying to mud, You're trying to mud my baller, that's just arrived in the league, hasn't started more than 4 games, You're trying to mud man of 10-minute cameos, but you got a brother that plays 85 minutes a game, and ain't producing shit, and you got twanged by the hat trick, and you're talking about he needs to improve this, he needs to improve, bro. He needs to be put in the bin, blood. You're writing off a player that's had 4 Premier League starts, bro, but you're telling me this guy he needs to improve. He's shit, bro. I'm not trying to hear no excuses for this guy, bro.
I haven't written off Zirkzee, but I'm just saying to you, every time I've caught him, even if it's 10-minute cameos or whatever, even when he started that game as well, I said to you from early doors, my man is scared of going into the box, blood. You know what I mean? He's scared of entering the box. And your manager said the exact same thing. The
manager did not say that. And this is what it is, This is what it is. Because I've noticed a lot of men want to try misquote my manager. Do you know what I'm saying? They want to try misquote my manager, bro.
There we go. Come on, block the settings, man.
All right, bro, listen. No, we have to do this because the manager highlighted key specific things, in his breakdown after the game, and everyone wants to try dwell on the Zirkzee thing when Zirkzee played like 15 minutes or something like that. Get the fuck out of here.
In a position where he's meant to be more comfortable, right?
No,
in a position where he's meant to be more comfortable.
He is nowhere near, at a stage where man are trying to highlight him, from yesterday's game when so much else needed to be highlighted. He highlighted the fact that in the first half we weren't getting enough pressure on what's my man's name that used to play for you lot? The light skin.
Hutchinson.
We weren't getting enough pressure on Hutchinson because that was Johnny Evans' man. Do you know what I'm saying? The left centre back is supposed to push. That's where the pressure is supposed to come from. Johnny Evans ain't got legs. The manager pointed it out. He literally said, that Bruno was doing too much long balls as well. He said, he wants the long ball all the time. He said, you have to control the tempo of the game, which we can't do at the moment. We were losing the ball without pressure. These are all quotes from the manager. The players were thinking too much during the game. And he said that in the last moments, Josh has to understand to enter the box to help the crosses. So, that Zirkzee's natural instinct is not to get in the box and get onto the end of crosses. His natural instinct, if you look at the goals that he scored at his previous club, a lot of them were from pullbacks and he was arriving late into the box. So the manager wants him to do something else. That's gonna come with him adapting his game to what the manager wants, bro. That's one bit of input that he's saying that I want him to attack the box more. That's something that
but bro, when
everyone wants to highlight the Zirkzee thing, but the comment, but no one wants to talk about the Bruno comment or the Johnny Evans comment or the fact that we couldn't keep the ball. It's fucking bollocks, bro. This is what you call agendas, bro.
No, we'll get into that,
bro. The Brer played for 15 minutes. Rasmus Højlund came on at the same time, and I think he touched the ball twice. So let's not do this, bro.
No. We are gonna do this. We are gonna do this, right? Because I'm talking about him as an individual. When I'm watching him,
you don't know nothing about him as an individual because he plays 10 minutes, bro, and you don't support my club, so you don't watch all our games.
When I watch this guy, brother, I watch you, man, week weekly, right? And
No, you
even
don't, bro.
again, like I said, even in his cameos. And again, the reason why I'm not writing him off, and the reason why I'm not going over the top, because bro, when I'm cooking him, you know, more time I'm being shameless, but I'll actually speak about his footballing abilities and what I don't like from what I'm seeing so far and what I do like, right? What I've said to you before, I see him more of a facilitator. On the ball, he's quite tidy, cool. Again, getting in the box, I don't see him as a shooter as of yet. And I said to you, in order to improve, and what Amram needs to do for him, he needs to make sure that he now needs to help him in the box, bro. Yeah, to start to score more goals. Obviously, the team needs to start creating more, like we've spoken about before. Man United don't really create many clear-cut chances, right? But now in this system, I expect you lot to start creating better clear-cut chances, and I expect Zirkzee to start scoring more goals, bro. Yeah, you didn't buy this guy to just be creating for people, bro. To just be creating.
How do you know what we bought him for, blood? What are you?
Because he's meant to be a striker, no? He's meant to be a striker, man.
The guy's a false nine. He played it as a false nine at his previous club, and he's always been a link man. Even Lewandowski came out and said, yeah, that he's great playing back to goal, yeah, and he brings other people into the game. And if you know how to use him properly, he makes everyone around him better. Lewandowski would know what kind of player he is. He was at Bayern Munich, bro. So then man would have.
Is that good enough for Man United? Is that good enough for Man United?
Do you mean is it good enough for Man United, bro? It doesn't fucking matter as long as the team are scoring, bro.
But
it doesn't matter who scores
the team's not scoring, bro. That's
bro,
the thing.
the manager's had one game, bro. So you're chatting rubbish.
But that's what I'm getting at, though. He needs to start scoring goals, bro. I get his biggest strength is creating. I'm with you on that one, bro. Yeah, and I'm not saying that's a weakness to have, right? All I'm saying is if he's playing up top, my expectation for a striker is to be able to create goals, right, and to also to score goals as well. Yeah, you can't just be sitting there and say, yeah, but he just facilitates for us. But he's a striker.
And
on the ball as well.
Every profile this is an ignorant conversation because every profile of striker is different. Yes, it is. It's ignorant, bro. That's exactly
tell me how
what
it's ignorant,
bro. Because there's different profiles of strikers. There's different profiles of wingers. There's different profiles of midfielders. So what are we doing, bro?
Yeah,
you know
but
there's different profiles.
My point is, to me, it sounds like you just focus mainly on his facilitating and you ignore the fact that he's not finishing, bro. That's my point.
What do you mean not finishing, bro? If this guy was getting bare chances and he was missing chances, like a Nunes or a Jackson, then I could say, yo, you know what,
No, Jackson this season should not be missing that many
bro,
chances.
Allow it, bro. At the end of the day, there's not many clinical, bro. Put it this way, there's no shooters in the Premier League. The only man that you could classify as shooters in the Premier are Salah and Erling. That's it. These are the only two guys.
Do you want me to tell you something? Because this season, Jackson's got a better conversion rate than both of them.
Brother, I don't care about that. Do you know what I mean? Being a shooter, is not about conversion rate. Being a shooter is about your mentality. These two men that I mentioned here are shoot first players. If there's half an inch, these men are trying to shoot. That's what being a shooter is. It's not about conversion rate because conversion rates are deceptive, bro. It also depends on where you shoot from. Salah's going to shoot from outside the box. Erling doesn't really, bro. That's the reason why Harry Kane's conversion rate's never been great because he shoots from different angles, blood. Nico Jackson's not wrapping shots from outside the box. So all of this conversion, well, there you go. This conversion rate
inside the box,
bro. The conversion rate thing is disingenuous, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And when you look at the kind of chances that they try and take as well, if the ball comes into Erling in the air, a lot of the time he might try to take it first. That time Nico's gonna try bring it down, bro. They're not the same kind of players. So you're not gonna see Nico trying to fucking do these mad acrobatic finishes that Erling tries. You're not gonna see that.
Bro, come on. We're not gonna do that. Like we didn't see Jackson.
You're not gonna do it, bro. Listen, bro. I've been backing Nico Jackson from the beginning. These man know already, bro. Before all you Chelsea man, when a lot of you Chelsea man were writing him off, blood,
I was backing him from day one.
I was telling man that he's a baller, but let's not try and make it out, that this guy's some mad clinical finisher, bro. Because
I never said that, bro. I'm just saying this season in isolation, bro. Right? We've played how many? What is it? 12 game week 12 now. Yeah, he's actually been very good in front of goal.
Now we're isolating this season for a striker that's been in the league for 2 seasons.
All right, look, it's fair enough. You can speak about last season, but that's good for me anyway.
I'm talking about in totality about who he is, bro. You're talking about a good period of time that he's having right now.
Let me land my point then, right? Last season in front of goal, Jackson was wasteful, a lot of the time. At the beginning, before Palmer came in, before Palmer came into the team, he wasn't really getting many clear-cut chances. Very similar to Zirkzee. That's why I can empathize with it, right? When Palmer came into the team, that's when he started to get better chances, and that's when he started to bag more, But what I'm saying is, this season, the type of goals that Jackson's scoring, bro, it shows me that his finishing's improving, right? The game against West Ham, bro, the goal he scored. Against Liverpool, I didn't even know that went in, Rants, Against Leicester the other day, that finish was very, very good, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the main thing I kept telling you was Jackson needs to start to lock his foot. And now he's locking his foot.
I hear
It wasn't
all
a
of
mad.
that shit,
It wasn't
yeah,
a
but
mad.
We're not,
It
we're
wasn't
not
a
gonna
mad.
try and pretend. We're not gonna
Go
try
on.
and pretend, yeah.
Mm.
We're not gonna try and pretend that this guy's some prolific striker because he's having a good spell. We're not gonna do that.
I
He's
never
a
said
very
that.
good
On the way to
player,
becoming
yeah.
that.
You start bringing up conversion rates and all this bullshit. Listen, I don't
He's been
care
good
about
this
all
year,
that.
bro.
I don't care about all that. He's not a shooter, bro. Like the shooters in the league, yeah, are the guys that are in this golden boot thing, yeah, for multiple seasons. They are Erling and they are Mo Salah.
Let me tell you something,
That is
though,
it.
Rants. Let me tell you something, though, Rants, yeah? If Jackson carries on in his trajectory and keeps improving his finishing
Yes,
like this,
if
and he,
we're not working on hypotheticals, we can only
Okay.
work on what we're seeing right now, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And what I'm seeing right now is that he's converting his chances, bro.
No, hypotheticals. If no,
No,
we have to
no.
look at his body of work up to right now, bro.
Yeah.
He's not a shooter and he's not a clinical finisher. He's a
Yeah,
good
but what
player.
I'm saying is, bro, at the moment, yeah, he's finishing some chances which are very good. Is what I'm saying. He's scoring very good goals at the minute.
Bro,
Yeah,
Hoyland
scoring,
scored some
he's
good goals
converting.
as well, bro. But he's
Hold
not
on,
a
Rants,
shooter
hold on,
either.
Rants. What I'm saying is, right now, if he carries on in this trajectory, because what we're seeing right now, yeah, put it this way: if no one watched Nick Jackson last season, yeah, and you watched him this season, yeah, you laugh at people trying to tell you this guy misses a lot of chances because you'd be like, bro, when I watch this guy, he don't miss chances, right? All I'm saying is, this season, if he carries on finishing chances the way he is this season, he will be a shooter, bro. 100%. He will be a shooter, yeah. Because bro, Drogba wasn't much of a shooter like that when he first came to Chelsea. He had to improve. Same thing as Jackson. He's gonna keep improving. Yeah. When you talk about natural shooters, for example, Duran, Sesko, Gokeres, Jackson will never be able to strike a ball like that, in my opinion. He might do it once or twice, but to be able to strike the ball like that, that has to come naturally. But in order to be able to finish chances, bro, that's something you can learn as a striker. 110%. Same way as a defender, you can learn to improve to defend. You can learn to improve to intercept and all of these things. Finishing is a big part of the game that you can definitely improve on, bro. And if he carries on like this, you're gonna have to say he's a shooter, bro. I can't lie.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But a whole lot of nothing, blood. I can't lie. You said that he's not a shooter, but he can be a shooter. But then you're turning around and telling me Zirkzee's not a shooter. And I told you the only shooters in the league, yeah, are Erling and Mo Salah, bro. That's what I told you. But what you're telling me that players can develop, yeah, their instinct to score goals. I don't disagree with that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't disagree with that. The only natural shooters I'm seeing in this league, Duran might be one of them as well.
Yeah.
When man's got an instinct to put the ball in the back of the net, there's not many of them. The majority of these modern day strikers are not shooters, bro. They do not have a killer instinct. They don't have it.
Well, Jackson showed me a killer instinct this season. I can't lie.
That's what he's shown you more efficiency in front of goal. That's not a killer instinct, bro. The killer instinct, yeah, for me, you're born with that killer instinct, bro. Like that shit don't really get nurtured. If you're a killer in the box, you're a killer. Even my man Delap as well, yeah, at Ipswich, he's a killer in the box, blood. He's an absolute killer.
Yes. Jackson isn't a natural striker. I agree with that. Yeah, he's not.
He's not got that, or you haven't. You can improve on your output, of course you can, but that don't make you a killer, though.
No, but but this is what I've been speaking about with Jackson. The next step in his development now, right? Because in front of goal, he's been finishing chances. The next step in his development is when you're in the box, yeah, you need to be a killer in the box, right? Because there's times where Madueke gets in dangerous areas, he'll cut it back to him and he's not there. Do you get it? There's times where we'll whip it in the air and Jackson, again, his heading ain't the greatest, right? So on that front, when you make that point, I agree with you. Yes, I know Jackson's not a natural striker. Jackson came up as a winger, yeah? But all I'm saying is, if he keeps improving like this, he can definitely improve, bro. It might not come natural to him.
He can and he will improve his output. He will. That don't make you a killer, though. We're talking about two different things, bro. You can't make
so you're saying, is your definition of a killer someone that's just a natural striker in the box and
a natural goal scorer? They know where to be position-wise. Do you know what I'm saying? Their first thought in their head is, yo, how can I put this ball in the back of the net, bro? There's not many natural finishers in the league and natural killers, bro. So when you say that Zirkzee's not a killer, there's no killers really in the league.
I said shooter.
Same thing. Them man are shooters, bro. You shoot to kill, bro. You don't shoot to flirt with no one. If I shoot you, I shoot to kill, bro.
Bro, the reason why I'm saying Zirkzee is not a shooter, yeah, is because I see man trying to facilitate first instead of trying to get in dangerous areas first.
He's not.
That's the reason why I'm saying he's not a shooter.
He's not a shooter, but he's never claimed to be, and we never bought him because he was one. That's why when man is saying Zirkzee's not a shooter, that's like saying I'm not a woman. Well, of course not.
Okay, that's what I'm saying, innit? If you're happy, if you're happy with my man not being a shooter, so be it. But guess what? That's
When
gonna mean
we
that you end
signed
up
him,
way below
I
me, blood.
knew he wasn't a shooter. I didn't want Zirkzee at my club thinking he was fucking Alan Shearer. I never thought that. Do you know what I'm saying? I seen how he played under Thiago Motta, where he was drifting deep, arriving late in the box and laying the ball off and running the channels, bro. I knew what he was, bro. Very similar to Cunha at Wolves, bro. That's why them two were the two profiles I wanted. And also Ivan Toney.
Cunha's better than it.
But more so, Cunha and him. And Cunha is Premier League adapted now. When Cunha first came to the Premier League from Atletico Madrid, he weren't doing what he's doing now.
He wasn't. His finishing was bad, bro.
Well, there you go. Well then, but Zirkzee's been here for 5 minutes and everyone wants to write dissertations, bro. Man, I need to calm the fuck down, bro, because this is Rasmus's second season and he looks worse than his first season. Garnacho's stinking the place out, but everyone's got chat for Zirkzee. Do me a favor. Rashford scored a goal and then went missing for the rest of the game, bro. And no one's talking about it, bro. There's so much other shit that we could be talking about.
We're gonna get into that.
So much other shit we could be talking about. But man want to talk about Zirkzee, blood.
Nah, bro,
Let's talk about Madueke because we're not done, bro. We're not done with your guy, bro. KSI. Talk about KSI,
bro. The reason why I'm bringing up Zirkzee first, yeah, is because first of all, I know it annoys you. That's number one, yeah. And number two, it's just, bro, it's me. I'm being shameless because I've told you already. I'm not writing him off in it. I'm not saying he's dead. For me, listen, I wouldn't sign him at Chelsea. Put it that way. He plays like he's got magnets in his pockets, bro. I tweeted this yesterday. Yeah, like he's got magnets and stones in his pockets and boots. Right? He moves so slow at times. Right? But again, if that's your guy, you think he can get better? Fair enough. You know what I mean? Yeah. But going back to a little bit to our game before we actually no, go back. Let's carry on your game. Yeah, bro. Watching that game, obviously, look, I'm not expecting you guys to be, perfect already, man. Like Amarim just come in. Obviously, your players, we've spoken about it time and time again. Your players right now aren't the best for this system. You know what I mean? And even yesterday, watching the game, bro, how are you all trying to build up Rants? It's like you were just ignoring the midfield. And a big part of that, right, is because you haven't got a progressive player that can come just pick up the ball, like a Lavia, for example, or Enzo Fernandez, pick up the ball and just spray it about, dictate the game, right? Everything you were trying to do was around the edges. You know what I'm trying to say? And I could see the patterns you were trying to play. Like there was a couple of times when it was being played between the lines, you'd break the lines that Ipswich are playing like a mid-block in it, right? And Rashford, he kept trying to pop it back and just losing the ball, bro. Yeah, that's a quality issue with your players. You get it? Because you can see that the patterns were slightly working, but the execution of it wasn't great, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what was going on, yeah. And it weren't the midfield, it was the front three. What people
front three were bad as well. But I'm saying you have to
be able to play in between the lines to your 2-10s in order to build up. Our midfield two wasn't the issue, even though Eriksen's lack of mobility next to Casemiro was an issue, but it wasn't really because we weren't pressing high. Because we were playing a mid block, it wasn't an issue. The issue is, when you play into the in the 2-10s, they have to be able to receive the ball on the turn, hold the ball up, and link. The problem is Garnacho can't hold the ball and turn, and neither can Bruno. So every time we went into them, we lost it. Every time we went into Rashford, we lost it. The problem was the front three. We don't have man that are comfortable on the ball. If we had Ahmad in one of those number 10 positions, he could take a touch, hold on to it, and then pass it back to the two players in the pivot. We couldn't do that because we had no outlets up front, bro. And the manager even said, in order to progress up the pitch, we have to keep the ball, blood. Every time the ball went into Garnacho, gone. Every time it went into Rashford, he tried to lay it off, gave it back to the other team. Every time it went into Bruno has to play the simple layoff pass. He can't turn and drive, bro. The front three was the problem yesterday.
No, I'm not saying that. It wasn't no one else. I'm not saying the midfield was the problem. I'm saying that's what I noticed in build-up. You weren't using your midfield much, right? But again,
the manager doesn't necessarily do that. Like I brought this up.
That's one thing that I've noticed about him.
Yeah, but I brought this up before he came in. A lot of the time, if you watch Sporting as well, they like to split the midfield, play through either straight into the 9, into Gyökeres, or into one of the 2-10s, bro. They like to do that. They use their wide centre backs to break the lines and play in between the lines. Mazraoui did it very well, and he was linking up with Ahmad and getting into Bruno on that side. But on the other side, when you got a triangle of Garnacho, fucking Dallo, and Johnny Evans, that side was dead, bro. That's what the problem was. That left-hand side was cracked, bro.
Nah, it was, bro. But again, it's clear, bro. Rashford's not a striker. You know what I mean? Everyone that was getting gas saying, yeah, Amram's gonna change his future and that now at the club is gonna improve him, bro. There's certain things you can't teach a man. Yeah, and Rashford cannot play with his back to goal. He just doesn't like it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna have to change. But then you're looking at Rasmus, you're looking at Zirkzee. If I'm Chido right now looking at attack, I'm looking at it and rubbing my hands saying, yo, I can break through potentially. You know what I mean? So boy, I don't know how he's gonna fix that attack in it. That's what I'm very interested to see, man. Because your attack is just meaty, absolutely meaty, bro.
I think he will. I think he'll sort it out. The main thing is, yeah, we've got man missing that make the difference. Like Lenny Euro on the right makes the difference. Do you know what I'm saying? Then we could have played Mazraoui on the left. I think the manager messed up playing Johnny Evans at left centre back, because if he plays Dallo at left centre back, for instance, yeah, we've got someone that could press Amari Hutchison, or if he plays him right centre back and plays Mazraoui left centre back, he's got someone that can push up, press Amari Hutchison, yeah, and stop him from turning. The problem was that little dead space in the corner that the manager referred to. Johnny Evans ain't got the legs, so he wasn't pushing on. So it pushes us further back, bro. Because every time the ball goes into him, if they know that he can turn, they're going to keep playing that pass. So it's all about personnel. The manager said that he played the players that he had more time with, obviously in the international break. That's the reason why he went with Eriksen and Cass and Johnny Evans. But the reality is that wouldn't have been the profile of left centre back that he wanted to use there. And that's why I said before the manager came in, don't be surprised if you see him playing fullbacks as centre backs, because they have to push up into these fullback areas and defend wide areas. If Luke Shaw started at left centre back, he could have marked my man as if he was marking as a left back, bro. And that's the difference. You can't do that with the wrong profiles. That's why I don't blame the manager at all, yeah, and I don't blame the players either, because they've only had 2 training sessions as a team, bro. So I can't blame the players, really.
Yeah, it's clear to see who's gonna make it in the system, though, man.
Yeah, but that's the good thing. We should be celebrating this. We should be celebrating the fact that the system is exposing the deficiencies in a lot of players. The fact that the manager spoke about the decision making, yeah, and he also said, yeah, at this level, these are things I shouldn't have to be coaching. He's talking about Garnacho. He's talking about Rashford. He's talking about Bruno always hoofing the ball. The manager's saying at this level, I shouldn't have to be coaching basic decision making. Players shouldn't be losing the ball when they're not under pressure. That's what the manager's saying. These are encouraging things for me, because this shows me that the manager understands that the football IQ of a lot of these players aren't good enough. And if you're not an intelligent player, you will not survive under this manager.
Bro, it should have been Garnacho. Like Garnacho should have been the one at wing back, and then fucking you had you should have.
Yeah, but the manager didn't trust Garnacho at wing back. That's why he used Ahmad there instead, bro, because he knows Ahmad's smarter than him, bro. And if you listen to how he speaks about Ahmad and Mazraoui, he speaks about their intelligence, bro. He's like, he's a smart boy. Like he picked up defending in 3 days and that. The manager wasn't gonna play him there. He played in the 10 in training, bro. He said in 3 days. He managed to understand what the manager wanted from him, bro. So he was very complimentary of him. The manager wants intelligent players. That's what he wants, bro. And we don't have a lot of intelligent players because the previous manager built this team just to run.
Yeah, no, I get that. But at the same time, obviously with Ahmad, it was, first of all, just weird seeing him having to defend the way he was. He basically playing as a right back off the ball, right? And then, in attack, he was the only one really that was looking like he could do something. Even towards the end of the game, man went on a mad run, cutting, caused a little bit of trouble on that side. You're not going to get them sort of things really from Garnacho consistently.
But that's why he should be in the 10.
Exactly. That's the next thing that he's going to do. And I reckon he'll do that in the next game. Who have you lot got next? It's Everton at home, innit?
No, we got Bodo Glimt on Thursday. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see hopefully Malacia can get some minutes. Do you know what I'm saying? At left wing back. And he said he's going to mix it up because we've got a game every 3 days. And he said he's going to mix it up. So some players will play, other players will train. And that's how he's going to do it. So for me, we just need to let the manager do his thing. The most encouraging thing, about this manager is that everything that he called out after the game, was very evident to me. And it tells me that he sees he sees what the problems are. And when he talks about intensity, he means when he talks about physicality, because he says physicality a lot, he means the pressure on the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? And the ball pressure in the first half wasn't good enough. Like, it wasn't good enough.
It's just popping it about, bruv. You know what I mean?
But second half, it was much better, bro. And we had like 70% of the ball. But this is when you have 70% of the ball, this is when, you have to get the ball in between the lines and you need to start peppering teams, bro. And we ain't got the players available. Not that we don't have them in the team, because we do, but we need to get them in the right position. We don't have the players available to push teams back and really punish them. If you've got a Kobe Mino in between the lines, he can play in that 10 position. Mason Mount's better than Bruno in between the lines.
Mason Mount on the half turn is actually good. That's one of his main skills.
Ahmad in between the lines can play. Zirkzee in between the lines can play. Bruno has to play in the 8 for me in this system. Yesterday, when Bruno dropped back into the midfield with Ugarte, it was better because he's out the way, bro. Bruno receiving the ball with his back to play is awful, blood. I don't want to see this guy in the 10. And the thing is, when he played for Man United in the 10, it wasn't really a 10. He played in a free role and he was dropping deep and hoofing the ball and stuff anyway. He never really played in that half space. He's not a half space player. So
he's not that guy in tight spaces.
He's not that guy. The manager has to use him in the 8, bro. And I think that the manager even said it in the thing. He said Bruno was better when I took him away, like closer to the ball. That's what he said. Do you know what I'm saying? So take him away from that 10 position and put him in the 8. So Bruno in the 8 with Ugarte, I think we might see that.
Yeah. Listen, you lot just need a big demolition job in it. I said this on Midday Live earlier, bruv. Like, you need to do a demolition job. What Clearlake did when they first came. You know what I'm saying? Because Ten Hag has fucked you lot up with some of these guys that he's brought in. You know what I mean? And the manager's gonna need his own players, bro, because there's only so much you can do with certain man Rants. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to kick on to the next level, these men are just not gonna get you there. He might stabilize you a little bit right now. You might not get embarrassed as what you were with Ten Hag and that, more draws than losses and that. But overall,
defensively, we look good, man. I'll be real. Considering they didn't have no training sessions, defensively we are very compact, and the chances
Onana was saving you though. A lot.
But the chances we conceded, they weren't what I call shit chances. You know them ones like under Ten Hag, we were getting caught, numerically outnumbered, and we were conceding 20 shots a game, like on average. When we're not conceding shit chances like that anymore, so our chances conceded are going down. Our structure looked good off the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? So even though Onana kept us in the game, and really we should have lost the game in terms of like the 100%. Big chances they created compared to us, like structurally, we look a lot harder to break down in it, and which is a good thing. So I'm not really I'm not concerned about conceding goals, but I think it's going to be very similar to LVG's start at Man United, where we see a lot of 1-0 Uniteds and 1-1s because
draws,
because we're not conceding much, but we're not scoring much, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that if it means that we're building something. Like, I've got patience for this manager because he knows what he's fucking doing.
Nah, 100%. And again, that's where you got to look at your Ineos, bro. In the summer, in January. Do you think you're not going to do anything in January, though?
Maybe, but even if we don't, I don't really care about that, to be honest. I think that we've got enough with everyone available to do stuff. Like, Malacia is like a new signing. Do you know what I'm saying? He's like a new signing at left wing back. If we had Malacia at left wing back instead of Dallo, we're a lot better balanced with a natural left footer on that side. A lot better balance. He doesn't like to invert both sides, but we had to do it because we didn't have no one else. So Malacia on that side, not a problem if we can keep him fit. Hopefully he can get like at least like a 45 against Bodo Glimt because he's been playing in the reserves. So
I think you do need.
He's very similar to Nuno. He's similar to Nuno Mendes in terms of his tenacity and stuff like that. I don't think we need a demolition job, bro. I just think
you need to get rid of Bearman, bro. Evans, I don't see Rashford working in the system.
But Evans isn't really a getting rid of thing because Evans will retire, bro. He's of that age. So Evans is leaving at the end of the season. Evans and Ericsson are on their last legs anyway. So
let me name you the players then.
That's not a demolition job for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Harry Maguire, it's one of them ones where he's not really playing right now. if Harry Maguire is 5th choice centre back, I don't care about that. So it is what it is. Like, it's not a demolition thing for me. When I look in the attack, yeah, in an ideal situation, yeah, we're understaffed, undermanned when it comes to attackers because we got rid of Sancho and didn't replace him. So we've got a space for another attacker to come in without even getting rid of anyone. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
when
then
I say demolition job,
Anthony as well. It's not a demolition job. Demolition job is Chelsea got rid of like 8 to 10 man and brought in 8 to 10 man. We don't need to do that.
Yeah. No, I hear that. Okay, maybe not demolition is the right word, but what I'm saying is you don't need to get rid of man, innit? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, and bring in, you know, players that he wants to bring in, obviously, right? And he said it himself that he wants a bit of control, right? He needs control as well.
Yeah, so we need more technically secure players.
Yeah. That's you know, you're not gonna, again, this season, I think United, it's just gonna be his time to kind of weed out who's not gonna work. Personally, who do you think's not gonna work in this system, Rants?
Long-term, Garnacho won't survive in this system because he can't play in between the lines, and he ain't got the discipline to play as a wing-back. So I think he gets phased out for sure. Like, there's no guarantee, there's no chance that this guy survives long-term in this system. I think potentially Lisandro Martinez long-term is a squad player. He don't start because that left centre-back role where you have to press and you have to be close to the player, he can't defend wide areas. So he is probably going to end up being a squad player. I think Bruno is going to get used as an 8 long term. I don't think he's one of the 10s. I don't think he's good enough on the ball. Rashford's under a lot of pressure because he can't receive the ball back to play at all. So I think that Rashford is under a lot of pressure, but he'll probably stay at the club just because he's a Rashford. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's
13 touches yesterday, like, you had 13 touches, bro.
You see what I'm trying to say, bro? And this is the thing, and this is why, when people talk about, say, the characteristics of the striker that the manager likes, the manager actually likes a striker that can drop deep and connect and join the midfield.
Like a Jackson, is it? Like a Jackson, then, yeah? Like a Jackson.
Exactly. Like a Jackson. But the problem is Rashford can't do that. Rashford can't play back to goal. He's only good when he's running towards the goal, and that's not going to work in this system. So I think the manager, I know the manager is going to try these players in different positions. Don't be surprised if he tries to use Rashford as one of the left 10s or the right 10s because he wants to see if they can do it. But decision making was the key thing the manager pointed out, and there's not enough intelligence in our attack. That's why long term, unless Anthony proves himself as a wing back, he's gone. Garnacho's gone, unless he's gone anyway. Do you know what I mean? And Rashford, unless Rashford can prove,
you think Garnacho's gone just like that?
Oh, he's gone. He's got no long-term future under this manager. He doesn't have the attributes unless he can turn himself into a wing back. And Marcus Rashford, unless he can turn himself into something no one's ever seen before, he's done, innit? It's one of them ones where with players like Zirkzee, and Ahmad, because Zirkzee can play in the 9 and the 10, because he's more flexible and the manager likes flexible players and he likes more technical players, I believe the manager can work with him, on what he doesn't have. Yeah, that's what I said to you. That's what he needs to do. When I look at Rasmus, I don't believe that what he doesn't have can be worked on because it's technical. When you've got technical deficiencies, they can't be worked on. When you've got decision deficiencies, they can't be worked on. When you've got technical abilities like Zirkzee has, but maybe you're not getting into the right areas, the manager can work on those things. Do you know what I'm saying? But the manager can't make Garnacho pass. This guy plays like he hates everyone.
There was one point where he was running, and then my man just got tackled. There was like 2 options he could have played quicker, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Man just got himself tackled. Ipswich, now they was on the transition as well. You know what I mean?
And bro, you know what the worst thing about the Garnacho situation is, You see Rashford, for instance, I know that Rashford don't pass because a lot of the time his head's down. Garnacho actually sees man and refuses to pass.
He doesn't do it.
That's what kills me, bro. It's not the fact that he doesn't see, man. He sees you and he thinks that he can go by himself, bro. Like, he's got such an overinflated sense of ability, that is scary, bro.
You know that opportunity that he had, when he was running and the guy came back to intercept the ball, I was actually sitting there and I wasn't panicking.
Bro, it happened more than once, bro. Like, he was through twice A man caught up to him, and one just dashed him on the floor, and the other one man slide tackled him. And
Do you know what
it's
it is?
like,
He's so limited. He reminds me of Martinelli, bro. Yeah, he comes from that
they're
realm of
very
Martinelli.
similar.
And them.
They're very similar, bro. They're
So
very
limited, bro. It's just run, head down, run side to side, side to side, side to side. There's no flair. There's no culture. There's no, you know, like pulsar. You know, like what's his name? Ahmad does. Ahmad will just bend his body and move out the
Slow
way.
it down, drop the shoulder, boom, yeah.
All of that, bro. Like slowing down and going, slowing down and going. It's just one pace. Go, 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 go. I'm gonna try to beat you for pace. You know what I'm saying? He's meaty, man. He's
And
meaty.
the thing is, like, he's not got pace. And the thing is, when you don't have pace, what you should learn is how to protect the ball. But he doesn't know how to protect the ball, and he hasn't got any physicality and strength to even put his body in front, bro. That's one thing Saka does really, really well. Saka's not the quickest player, but if you're catching him, he'll step across you and say, fuck that, take the foul. That's what Grealish does. He'll step across, feel the contact, take the foul. Yeah, like Garnacho should use his, obviously he ain't got no physicality, but if you're smart, you just step across players, bro. That's how you take them out the game, bro. He's very unintelligent, bro. And the manager spoke about decision making, and I know he was aiming it at the front three for sure, because they killed us. Yeah, man. He's one of the players that are in the red zone. You know what I'm saying? He's in the red zone right now, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with him in it, because I don't know if United will sell this guy, man. I think you might just end up using him as a squad player. Nah, he's gone, bro. I think he's gone because you know what it is, yeah. Man said instead of Martinelli, bro. Martinelli's limited just the same way, bro. His ego will want him to get more money than he deserves, bro. And the club can't be offering this guy proper money in it. He's still on that 50k, that new contract money. When it comes to renegotiating, a man wants hundreds and all that. Nah, get out. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, you're not giving me what I can get from players that are in the academy, bro. He's not good enough. Yeah, he's meaty. He's meaty, bro. He's meaty. He's not good enough. And also, I see a lot of you, man, and not you, man, in the chat, but a lot of man in there trying to slander Diogo Dalot as well, yeah. And I'm not having it, bro, after yesterday, because you know what it is with this fan base, yeah? You know what I hate about this fan base, bro? There's certain players, yeah, that can give you 50 good games, yeah, and then they have a bad 20 minutes, and man want to talk, bro, and it pisses me off. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you see Dalot, yeah, first half he was our best player, and then he had like a bad spell for like 15 minutes yesterday, and all of a sudden I'm seeing man trying to chat shit about Diogo Dalot because he had a 15 minutes where like the ball got away from him a few times. Man need to stop talking shit, bro, because stuff like that makes my blood boil, fam. He ain't been great this year, bro. He ain't been great this year, though, man. Nah, but bro, listen, last season he was our best player, undisputed, yeah. He was good last year, to be fair. And then, bro, he's playing left wing back. Left wing back, bro. That's not his position. He's playing on the wrong side, and he's playing in a position as a wing back. And then on top of it, you got Garnacho in front of you. Do you know what I'm saying? And he played Garnacho a sick reverse pass yesterday that Garnacho fucked up, yeah? No one's talking about it. Man want to talk about Dalot, bro. Bro, you got Garnacho in front of you in your first game in a new system. What are you supposed to do? Oh, man. It's going to be an interesting watching you, man, this season. Honestly, like it's them ones. It's just so unpredictable right now. You know what I mean? It's interesting to see how again Amorim's going to problem solve. I'll be real, bro. You know what it is? That is what the manager gets paid money for. Do you know what I mean? I don't even feel sorry for the manager in that instance, because this is why you get paid the big bucks, Ruben, bro. Yeah. This is where you got to look at these guys in training, like. Putting Dalot at left wing back here with Garnacho in front of him, who's not going to help him defensively, and Johnny Evans, who's got no legs. Dalot was set up to fail yesterday because he had to babysit for a pensioner on one side, and then you got a brain dead you in front of him. So he was on an island by himself yesterday. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the problem. So the manager has to understand, yeah, that when he's connecting the triangles on the pitch, he needs to make sure that there's players there to make up for what other players lack. And the only way he can do that is if he understands the limitations of the players, and that will come in time. He's only had 2 sessions with them. So what lineup would you go with on Thursday? It's Bodo Glimt. It doesn't matter. No, but still, bro, you want to see what no. I think it's at home as well. I think we're gonna win anyway. I think let's win at the weekend then. At the weekend against Everton, what lineup do you want to see then? What would I like to see? It depends on who's available. Also, if Lenny Euro's fit, put it this way, yeah. Put it this way: if I could put out a lineup, to play at home against Everton, and everyone was available, I'll play Euro at right centre back. I'll play De Ligt
down the middle. Yeah.
If Luke Shaw is fit to play, I'll play Shaw left centre back.
I mean, he's back now. He should be able to.
But if he's fit, he can be back, blood. But I don't mean he's fit. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm saying he came on off the bench the other day, right? I'm guess this guy should be able to start against Everton, bro. He should be able to start, right? So Luke Shaw.
But we've been rushing Luke Shaw back, and he keeps breaking down. So I'd rest him completely against Bodo Glimt, yeah, if we're gonna play him against Everton per se, yeah. So Luke Shaw left centre back, the two in front. I'm looking at Ugarte and Bruno or Casemiro, whatever. In them two, let's just say for argument's sake, we're playing Cas and Ugarte because them two know how to play together. And then the other two in front of them, I'm looking at Ahmad and Bruno.
Ahmad and Bruno on the 10s.
Yep. And then I'm looking at Zirkzee up top, and as wing backs, I'm looking at Mazraoui on one side and probably Anthony on the other side. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Anthony right wing back.
Right wing back and Mazraoui on the left. Or if he wants to play a left-footed left wing back, he can play Anthony on the left. I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying?
And
so
the way Anthony likes to play, likes to cut in though, innit?
But he needs better on his left-hand side because he can pass inside and drift. I would play Ahmad and Kobe, but then maybe I play Bruno and Ugarte just for legs and rest Casemiro. Who knows?
So Manu doesn't get into your best 11 then?
He does. If the team that I would play, if it's the team that I would play, then I drop Bruno and Kobe and Ahmad play in the 10. Kobe and Ahmad play in the 10.
Listen, boy, if you play
if everyone's fit, if everyone's fit and I'm the manager, Kobe plays in the 10 with Ahmad.
Listen, that's attacking, but off the ball, boy.
But off the ball, it don't matter because them man just need to get back here to make the line. That's it.
Yeah, you say that, but when guys are playing in the match and they're getting tired, you know what I mean? Like Bruno's
that's why you got 5 subs, bro. I don't want to hear about tired, bro.
Nah, bro, listen, you got 4 subs, but mid-game, bro, they get tired. Yeah, and Manu off the ball, tracking back and that, he's not great at it, right?
Yeah,
I don't see your manager.
Yeah, but bro, you're talking about a Kobe but you're talking about a Kobe, in a Ten Hag system, that is playing like this. In our manager's system here with the 2 pivots, if he's playing in a 10, his running is cut in half because he's only doing that instead of doing the whole length box to box. The 10 in our system is not box to box.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
he runs less, bro.
Manu off the ball might be running less, but it's not as good. It's not as good as Bruno off the ball, right? And I'm not saying that Bruno's better than Manu in that position. I'm just saying that for a bit of balance, right? Because you want Ahmad in that role. I think your best option probably would be to play Bruno in there, bro, to help defensively. Right?
Nah, but
then you bring Manu off the bench.
The way it's supposed to move, it's not about helping the defense here. Is all about putting pressure in certain zones. It's not about just running around, bro. Like Bruno does a lot of running, but it doesn't equate to winning the ball back, so it doesn't matter. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the pressure on the ball needs to be calculated pressure. It can't just be running for the sake of running. If Kobe's picking up the right players, him and Ahmad, and especially Ahmad, if Ahmad can do wing back running, he can do number 10 running because it's way less.
Now, Ahmad, I've seen how Ahmad works off the ball. That's what I'm saying. I'm not concerned about Ahmad off the ball, right? Yeah. But with Manu, bro, every time I've watched this guy, right, I've always said, even to Saeed, I've been telling Saeed for time, before it even became a popular thing to talk about, I said, yo, Manu off the ball, he's got a lot of work to do off the ball, right? And for me, playing those two, you probably have to play a pivot of Ugarte and Casemiro if you want to do that. Just to have a little bit more protection is what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, but it would be Ugarte and Cas anyway. But my point is, Kobe Mino's problem, is not is not defensive. His problem is,
His awareness ain't great.
His awareness ain't really there because he's played as an attacker his whole life. He was a striker up to the age of 14, and then he played in the 10. He's not a box-to-box midfielder, bro. Like, he's never been that. He's trying to learn that, but that's not his natural instinct. His instinct is he's an attacking player. Do you know what I'm saying? He can get up and down the pitch, but he's not lightweight like Bruno. Bruno's about 8 stone or something. Kobe Mino is quite built, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So you don't have the mobility of a Bruno, but what he does have is he has the ability to receive the ball in between the lines, and he also has the ability to receive the ball with players close to him and hold them off and roll them and go past them, bro. That's one attribute, for instance, someone like Cole Palmer. The reason why he struggles in the 10 against more physical teams is because he can't receive the ball with players right up against him because he can't hold them off. Do you know what I'm saying? So Kobe has certain things, that is better suited to playing in the half space that Bruno doesn't have. He can play in the half space. It's less running. It's more about the defensive positioning, and the manager can teach him that.
No, bro, again, I'm not getting on to Mainu when it comes to what he can do in that role offensively. I think in the tighter spaces, he's better than Bruno. I think in that role, he'll break down the ball less than Bruno, right? I'm just thinking about when you lose the ball, And for me, if you do play Mainu and Ahmad in that role, like I've said, it would have to be Casemiro and Ugarte in the pivot. That's what I would do.
That's no problem. That's absolutely no problem. That's no problem. That's no problem.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And you've got 4. And Ahmad is a lot more agile and he can get back quicker, than Kobe. So even if Kobe don't get back quick enough, he's still got Ahmad to get back. There's still 3 midfielders back there. Do you know what I mean? But Kobe will get back. It's just all about the understanding of the positioning, and that comes from time and coaching. But we'll be a lot better in possession if Kobe and Ahmad are in those occupying them 2 half spaces.
You'll break down less attacks. You'll break down less attacks. For sure.
Between Kobe, Ahmad, and Zirkzee, if them 3 are close to each other, they'll pop the ball off and do little 1-2s. And when Zirkzee came on, him and Ahmad were the only 2 that were linking up well. It was him and Ahmad doing little touches round the corner to each other. Like, we need players close together that can do that. That's how you keep the ball.
If you still had Jaden there, it could have been in that half space, bro.
There you go. But that's why when man are getting linked with Nkuku, on loan, in that half space in the 10, I'll take him, bro, because he's better than Garnacho, bro. Like, that's the honest truth, bro.
Yeah, man. Those links will start to get stronger if we're not playing him in it. During this period, bro, I need to start seeing Nkuku more. Like the other day, he got another 10 minutes in the game. Didn't really get into the game, But it's clear to see why Maresca prefers Felix in the half spaces, isn't it? Because Felix getting in that little pocket, like what you're saying right now in your system. If you had Felix in that left half space, he's turning with it and he's making stuff happen. You know what I mean? But yeah, listen, that front 3 makes sense, innit? I'm just thinking of what I would play behind them, and they definitely need a solid pairing behind them.
They need a robust partnership, which is Casemiro and Ugarte. That's what I'm saying. But the thing is, because Bruno's the captain, the manager's gonna play him for now. But the fact that the manager called him out after the game, and man need to stop these Hollywood balls. Like, I'm here for that. Because now
don't forget they've got the Portuguese partnership right now, bro. That man there, he ain't getting dropped. Bruno ain't getting dropped anytime soon.
Yeah, but he don't need to get dropped, but he's got a decision to make. He needs to buck up his ideas, or the manager will challenge him, bro. Like, Bruno's come out saying how strict the manager and the coaches are and how straightforward they are. Matter of fact, like, they made it very, very, very clear what they want, and they've got very high standards. So either we're going to get a better version of Bruno, which I ain't mad at, or he's going to be used more sparingly or in different positions, which I'm not mad at either. But the bottom line is, all of these players need to be held accountable for what they're not giving the team.
Now, facts.
All of them. Like, there's no one exempt, bro. The problem with this fan base is they wanna over exaggerate like other certain players' deficiencies and then ignore other players' deficiencies, bro. Like, nah, everyone needs to be held accountable.
Who's been ignored? Who's been ignored in your opinion?
Bruv, bear man. Rashford yesterday scored a goal. He was fucking awful, blood. He was one of our worst players.
I saw Helen.
No. He scored, bro. The guy scored in 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? I ain't seen nothing. When I clicked on Twitter, Rashford weren't trending, bro. Like, allow it. Do you know what I'm saying? Hoyland weren't trending.
I heard like yesterday on Saeed's street, they were talking
Brother,
about him.
them man weren't trending, bro. Zirkzee was trending yesterday.
That's because man pressed square to shoot, blood. He pressed square to shoot. That's why.
Bro, but guess what? That shot from Zirkzee was awful. But guess what? Garnacho does that 8 times a game, every game.
Yeah. You know, it is when people are just used to saying the same thing. It's like me with Sanchez. Like, I speak about Sanchez weekly, bro. It's getting to a point now where it's like...
Yeah, but Sanchez has been at your club for long enough.
What do you mean?
Bro, you're saying you talk about Sanchez weekly. Sanchez starts every game for you, and he's been at your club long enough that you can criticize him.
Yeah,
my
same
man's
thing as Garnacho.
the door for us.
Yeah, same thing as Garnacho. The point that I'm making is that we know Garnacho's meaty, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like every week you expect this. When Garnacho has a good game, it's like, whoa, you know what I mean? Usually he's meaty or average, or just breaking down attack.
Never has a good game.
You know
Even when he scores, he's shit.
This guy really hates this guy.
It's the truth. It's the same with Rashford. Like, I've said it. I can't tell you the last time Rashford's had a good game. However, he has good moments in games. Do you know what I'm saying? And the problem is, yeah, with football fans, if players have good moments in games, they're going to turn around and tell me they had a good game. The reality is, yeah, having good moments in a game doesn't mean you played well, bro. It doesn't mean that, bro. Unless you're super, super important for your team. Mo Salah's important for Liverpool. So even though he don't play well very often, yeah, he scores goals for them.
Match winner, yeah.
He's made himself important because he's a match winner. I can't look at Rashford and say, yo, he's a match winner. I can't look at Garnacho and say, yo, he's a match winner.
But the thing is, with Garnacho,
and say he's a match winner. So you can almost write off his performance because you know that you can almost rely on him, yeah, to do something in these moments. We don't have players that we can rely on to win games for us. So that means your overall performance is never above scrutiny.
Yeah,
never.
and that's why I'm hoping that, listen, we need to fix up with Nkuku, bro, because the moment you lot try to get him in, because he's not going to say no. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about him. If we're not playing him and he's not in the plans, Maresca will say, yo, listen, you can leave, innit? Yeah, and if he goes to United, straight away, he improves your 11. He improves your attack.
Immediately.
Straight away, bro. You know, the main thing with him is just his fitness. He's managed to stay fit all season for us so far, right? I don't know what's going to happen. He's not playing. He's playing Conference League, and obviously he's going to France. He's been playing for France as well, and he's been training, right? So he's actually been able to stay fit. That's the major concern that you have on Nkuku's name. But in terms of picking up the ball, you know, getting on it, creating some chances, I wouldn't say he's like a facilitator like a Palmer, but he can create chances when he gets in the box. Like, he won't break down the attack, and then shooting as well, he'll shoot for you. You know what I mean? So yeah, I need to see Nkuku being used in it, because I don't want to see this guy going to United and helping these lot to improve, bro. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that shit.
100%, man. But, you know, it's like, I'm very optimistic with what I saw yesterday. The problem is, yeah, a lot of people watch football and they don't know what they're watching. They don't understand what they're watching. So you don't get proper breakdown. And it's jarring. That's why I don't really watch too much football content outside certain people, because man are just waffling. Like, even the Sky Sports interview yesterday, Jamie Redknapp and Roy Keane, I watched it today. The manager articulated himself so well, and that scrub Jamie Redknapp came out with
that scrub Jamie Redknapp.
He's a scrub. He don't know nothing about football. Like literally, he's a commentator because of his dad and his uncle, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it.
Who's his uncle?
Lampard's dad.
You mean his cousin? Lampard's his cousin.
No, Lampard's dad.
Oh, Lampard's dad.
Frank
Okay,
Lampard.
yeah. Frank Lampard. Lampard,
ex-footballer, ex-managers. Do you know what I mean? He's got football. He got a football family. So that's why he's commentating on Sky now. This guy don't know shit about football, bro. He said to our manager, "Oh, Ruben, your running stats and this, that, and your running stats, brother." The manager said, obviously, like, don't misinterpret the stats. Like, the reason why our running stats were lower is because we had less possession, so we were deeper. So obviously, when you're defending and you're deeper, you run less. Like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So when he was saying to the manager about running stats, he was like, "Bro, allow it, man." Like, he was like, the manager said to him, "Listen, if you're going to use the stats, you need to know how to use them." Do you know what I'm saying? And I love the way the manager put it on him like that, because he needed to hear that. And then Roy Keane Roy Keane always talks about passion. Bro, Roy Keane's just a passion run it merchant, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's
I haven't watched the interview, so I don't even know what was said.
Roy Keane is a waffler, bro. If you notice, Roy Keane's supposed to be a manager, and every time, Roy Keane, they asked Roy Keane anything tactical. He brings it back down to hard work and attitude of the players and all these things.
Know what it's
bro.
like to play for United and all these
Bruv,
things.
Roy Keane acts like being a manager. You just hit simulator, yeah, and man just go in it like
that's a simulator,
bro. That's how he manages, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And them man are foolish, bro. Roy Keane's not serious, bro. He's not a serious brother. So I like the way the manager let these men know, yeah. Listen, if you don't know how to read stats, don't bring them my way, innit? The manager had enough yesterday. Like, even when they said, oh, Ed Sheeran and that. Did you see the Ed Sheeran thing?
Yeah. He apologized,
Who did?
Ed Sheeran. He put it on his Instagram. He said, I want to apologize to Amarim. I didn't realize that he was being interviewed and that.
Brother, listen, he came over, yeah, to chat to the man, and man said, I don't think he wants to listen to me, talk to me. Our manager was like, he's like, no, I don't want to talk to you, blood. You know, right there, man's like, yo.
You have to bite your tongue. You're thinking, bro, why are you here, though? Why are you here?
Bad man. Man said, no, I don't want to talk to this brother. You know what I'm
saying? Jamie was like,
oh,
you're in the middle of something, yeah? We'll talk after, yeah?
Yeah. No, he's cold. You know
but he actually apologized. He put it on his...
Yeah, of course he apologized. But our manager's a cold youth because you know what it is, yeah? If it was another manager, especially like a British manager or something like that, man would have been more polite, even if he didn't want him there. You know them, as he would have said, it's all right, mate. Amram's like, no, I don't want to chat to this Brian, man. Get him out of here, man.
Yeah, it made it obvious. You know what I'm saying? you know who was serious at the weekend? You know what I mean? Us, yeah. 3-point collectors.
Bro, shout out Nico though. Anyway, because
the
finish was cold. You know what I mean? He's a striker that I like, and he's got so much unwarranted abuse here for the last fucking 12 months. Do you know what I mean? People acting like everything's sweet right now, but Nico Jackson, was getting pelters weekly, bro. Weekly.
Pelters, bro. Yeah. It got to the point where when I'm telling man last season he scored 14 goals, he didn't take a single penalty in the league. We paid 35 million euros for the guy, right? In his first year in that shit structure, they're like, what? He scored 14 goals. I'm like, you see? All you kept doing was focusing on the misses, right? You kept missing the times that he was creating for Palmer, creating for other players, yeah? The times that he was scoring goals, right? Because last season, the chances that he was missing were mad, bro. Like, I can remember the chance against Arsenal at the Emirates. I can remember the chance against Man City in the semi-final. Man went through on goal. Instead of using his left foot, he tried to, I don't know what the fuck he tried to do, yeah? Against Forest, where man kicked it over the bar. So there's some big chances that he kept missing last year, but he was still bagging. Right, and like I've said, this year he's converting more of his chances. You know what I mean? Yeah. People are trying to say Rasmus is better.
Also, you're creating more high quality chances because you got a better system and a better coach. So you have to bear that in mind as well. The way that you work the ball now in attacking areas, Madueke being the main beneficiary of these 1v1 situations that he's not utilizing. Like, this comes down to the system and the way the manager's got you lot playing. So the quality of the chances he's getting are a lot higher quality.
No, 100%, bro. You know, he's a good player, man. But for me, I still think we need another profile up there because, listen, we don't score many headers. You know what I mean? All the crosses that go in, Neto puts in some good balls. No one really gets on the end of them. On set pieces, we don't score set pieces, bro.
Yeah, but then what do you do? What do you do with Nico Jackson? Because I don't believe in punishing him, for playing well, bruv. Like,
no. It's not about. You know, I'm not saying drop him completely because there might be certain games where he's better than a profile like a Gokeres or better than a profile like an Osimhen, right? Because his link-up plays a lot better, yeah? And there's certain games where you need more box presence, bro, especially against low blocks, right? You definitely need a bit more box presence. Like I've said, if you watch Jackson closely, you'll see like there's so many times I'm screaming at him, I'm like, bro, just get in that danger zone. You know, we spoke about it earlier in terms of being a killer. You can sniff the areas you need to get into, and that's the next bit he needs to do, bro. He needs to be sniffing the bits that he needs to go into, bro, in the box. You know what I'm saying? I want to big up Enzo Fernandez as well, man, because he's another one that gets pelters.
I thought he had an okay game. I honestly think, that I think Chelsea players are over sensationalizing the performance because he's been so bad, innit? Like, I thought he had a decent performance. I didn't think it was a great performance. I think people are making out the performance was better than it was because he's been so shit, innit? But
you know what it is though, Rants? In the game, it showed exactly what he can do that people say he can't do, right? Because off the ball, he was winning the ball back a lot for us, bro. He was pressing high, right? I think he had five duels won in the game, five interceptions, 5 tackles, something along the lines of that, right?
Yeah.
I was seeing him dictating the game. Obviously, he scored the goal. He got the assist for us. I don't really like Enzo in the final third, but in the final third, he wasn't wasteful. No, I was talking about Madueke being wasteful in the final third. Enzo was actually quite good. And when I looked at his performance the other day, in comparison,
that was meant to be a strong point. Enzo was meant to be your distro. He was meant to be the guy that was picking passes, and then he just stopped doing it.
Yeah, because bro, he wasn't being used in a position where he could do it, because he kept being played in the left half space where he's getting the ball, and now he's trying to create for the attack for the striker rather than getting the ball in the first phase and playing it off to someone else to do that job, if that makes sense, right? But again, on the right, I can't lie, bro. He looked a lot better because we played a diamond. We basically played a diamond. But Caicedo in the hole, Felix was meant to be left wing on paper, but he was actually left centre mid if you looked closely. You had Palmer in the 10 and what's his name? Enzo Fernandez on the right. And again, he helped Madueke to get on the ball a lot, bro. You know, again, it wasn't a, you know, like a 10 out of 10, like 12 out of 10 performance. It wasn't that, innit? But it was just a very good, solid professional performance from him. He made sure that we won that game. That's what I was looking at. When I was watching Enzo, I was like, this is a man that wants to win the game and he's going to show his ability in this game. You know what I mean? So it was good. It was a good game from him, man. I can't lie. Because, bro, since he's been dropped, I can't lie, we haven't really been creating that many chances. That's one thing that I've noticed. With Lavia and Caicedo, you have more physicality in the midfield, but offensively, you're now looking at Palmer to do stuff for you. You're now looking at the likes of Neto, Madueke again. He's not really a facilitator like that, and he's not really been a shooter like that at the minute. And it really pisses me off because all I see him doing on Instagram is cutting left foot. Yeah, all these challenges for England, you win them, right? You come back to the bridge, you come back to play for Chelsea.
Yeah, but that's nonny though, bro. When the pressure's off in training, man wanted top bins everything, bro. But his decision making is dusted, bro. It's one thing, yeah, dropping the shoulder against mannequins, yeah. And there's another thing when it's real defenders with a fucking pulse, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Anything with a heartbeat, he can't go past it, bro.
Yeah, but Rants, my thing is he doesn't shoot enough because we've got examples of Madueke scoring mad goals, bro. Like he scored a mad goal against Luton, he scored a banger against Sheffield, he scored a very good goal against Leicester last season in the FA Cup. You know, he scored a very good goal against Aston Villa as well, just bending it in, right? He needs to start to shoot more because that's something that I was seeing him doing last season. This year, it's like he's trying to create more rather than shoot more. And I'm like, brother, your strengths lie with shooting more than it does creating. So I need to see you shooting, bro. Because when he gets in the box, you've got so many bodies in the way, Rants. It's so hard for the keeper to see what's going on. Remember the goal he scored against Forest? Yeah? He just hit it quickly and he went through all those bodies. Keeper could get nowhere near it. Yeah? The keeper might get to it and now there's someone else there that could just tap it in. Just get a shot off on goal instead of dilly-dallying on the ball, You know what I mean? Yeah? But Badia Shield, bro. Badia Shield again. This was the Badia Shield that I was seeing when he first came.
Yeah, he was quality. I'll be honest, he was.
Quality,
I was pointing it out watching the game. He was class, stepping into midfield, intercepting the ball.
Yeah,
he was very good.
Even the goal that we scored, it came from him clearing it, and it wasn't just a clearance. He actually passed it all the way up here to a Jackson. Jackson did what he did for the rest for the goal. But overall, bro, like the punching it in between the lines, the way he was just threading the pass to Cucurella, who was playing wide in this game, the way he was intercepting, like what you're saying, bro. The thing about Badia Shield, he just needs to get his confidence back, right? Because last season he lost confidence, and he kept getting played, getting dropped. You know what I'm saying? The system was shit. Because one thing about Badia Shield, when he gets on the ball, he's always looking for who he can pass to. Last year, there was only Caicedo that he could pass to because he was playing on an island. Now, he's got so many passing options, so many people that can come pick up the ball. So he's feeling a lot more comfortable. Yeah. And what I like about him, Rants, he just plays what he sees. I love players that just play what they see.
But that's the difference between him and Levi. Levi tries to force passes that ain't on, bro. Like, I watch it every time I watch you lot play. Like, he tries to force passes in between the lines that are not on, bro, instead of playing the obvious pass, bro. And it's like, it's all well and good doing that, against the lesser teams. But you do that against the big teams, they're going to fucking turn you over, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. Listen, Cole was punching in between the lines is brilliant as well, yeah? But what it does when you quickly just play what you see, it doesn't allow the opposition to get tight to that player. Because as soon as he sees Felix is in space, he's not waiting around. Because that defender's going to look at Felix and say, yo, I need to go mark him. But if Badia Shield looks at Felix straight away, he just plays it to him. Now he's got all that space to just run and attack for us. You know what I mean? So, bro, I hope he gets more opportunities. Again, we've got a lot of fixtures coming up. We need to use the squad. That's what I'm looking at. Between now and Christmas, I need to see these men that are playing Conference League start to get more minutes in the Prem as well. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear that. Yeah, look, bro, this one of these targets saying that Nkuku is definitely a target for United apparently. Mick
Of course
Brown.
he would
We'll
be,
see,
man.
innit? We'll
Of course
see,
he would
bro.
be.
If we're looking at him, I'm not upset. But honestly, after I'm not giving Chelsea any more money, bro. After we giving them Sancho for peanuts, yeah, better you just go and get Cunha and
Baller.
and also obviously there's more noise about Angel coming back as well. Apparently the manager likes him, innit? So
Angel Gomez, yeah.
yeah, and that would be good in between the lines because he can do the 8 and he can do the 10 as well in between the lines. He would change the dynamic of the team because when you play in between the lines to Angel, yeah, he's keeping it, bro. Like this guy you don't really see this guy get tackled. Like it's a myth. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's one of them ones where these are the kind of players we need technically secure players now. All of these road runners, that's off the table now. All these road runners that we've been linked with in the past under Ten Hag, the Brian Brobbies of this world and all these scrubs, bro. Now we just need ballers, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? So, bro,
that's what I'm saying. When I watch him was worried, I'm like, yo, this guy would fit in at Chelsea.
He's
perfectly.
Cold. He's cold.
There was one bit he done something here. He just put it past my man and just got it back. I said, yo,
he rolled it and then touched it past down the outside. That's a real Moroccan thing, innit? Like,
bro, you know
that's what that is. That was some Moroccan street ball thing. That was some barefoot control.
You see what it is, yeah, right? You see these Moroccans and these Algerians and the French players, yeah. These man can ball because they just play cage football. You know, we say that cage baller, yeah. Mazwari is another cage baller as well, yeah. He would love to play with the likes of Ahmad, Sancho, all the Leeds, man, and the players that we've got as well, right? He's a baller. I like him. I really like him as well.
Yeah, bro. Them North African man are positionless, blood. No matter where they play, them man all just got tech, blood. Like, it don't matter. If man are defenders, midfielders, attackers, man are just have this default tech, bro.
They've got character, man. It's where they all grew up, bro. Product of their environment. They've all got character, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you speak about them, if you talk to Mazwari, I'm sure he would tell you he's had bare hardship in his family and that poverty and stuff like that. It makes these guys go even harder, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah, no, he's a proper footballer. Do you know what I mean? So I think that profiling is the main issue with United at the moment with this manager. But I think once he gets to know these players and knows who he can rely on, who he can trust, I think he'll get it right. Like, and also, hopefully, the Bodo Glimt game on Thursday is a game where he can make some changes. We can try a few things. Do you know what I mean? Win the game and build some confidence. Because really, with systems, it don't matter who you play against. We just need to play the system against a lesser opposition, yeah. Win the game and build confidence and see that it can work and how it can work. You know the ones, because seeing is believing with these things, bro. Obviously, the players are going to buy into it. But just like the Rashford goal, when you see a goal straight from the training ground in the game, it gives you confidence, bro.
Facts. I thought that would bring something different into Rashford's game, man, because we've already said he can't play with his back to goal, but he was still on the same fuckeries. And that's what I'm saying. There's certain things you just can't coach a man. You cannot coach a man, bro. You just can't.
I agree. 110%. You can't coach certain things. So nah, man, it just is what it is, man. But I'm optimistic, bro. I know loads of people on this doom and gloom thing, bro. We didn't even lose, you know. Like, and a lot of men were on this thing where complaining about a million different things after 2 training sessions with a manager. I think people just need to use a bit of common sense, innit? Even though
you're in the table right now, you're 12th, innit?
I don't even look at the table. There's no point looking at the table. When man seeing that there's 4-point gap between 3rd and like 14th, what's the point in looking at the table? Do you know what I mean? Like that, it doesn't mean anything. Like if Spurs lost and we won, we'd have gone above them. That's what the table's doing. And Spurs smoked Man City 4-0. So
well, I need to carry on up in that gap right now, yeah. And hopefully
that's what you don't need to do.
Yeah, right now we need to start, you know what I mean? Because I can't like the table. I'm not saying it's taking shape as of yet, but up there,
it will do.
Like it's gonna be up there.
It will do. By Christmas, this like literally it's the 25th today. So this time next month, by Christmas, the table is gonna start to really show itself.
No, 100. I need you, man, to collect something, even if it's a point at the
against
Emirates.
Arsenal. I know that's what Matisse said as well.
Yes.
All you Chelsea, man, all of a sudden you're breading and that. We'll see it, bro. It is what it is, bro.
And if you beat them, Rants,
brother, listen. If we beat Arsenal, bro, no one don't need to tell me anything. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Now, you lot won't be happier than me if we beat Arsenal. I'll be honest. There's not a Chelsea man alive. Do you know what I'm saying? No, you don't understand. Do you know what I'm saying? It's in my blood. So it's one of them ones where, bro, listen, we'll see. We'll
I
see
hope
in
you
it.
do. I hope you
If
do.
anyone can beat them, we can, bro, because we've been abusing them my whole life. This is the reality. Do you know what I'm saying? This is my reality, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? We messed up many a weeks, many a months, many a years of Arsenal fans throughout my whole life, bro. They've been our little brothers,
You know
little
what, though?
bros, and that.
In your next 5 games, you've got City as well, innit? He's got two big tests. Amorim.
Yeah, but those are next 5 Premier League games because there's so many games. Like it's not till like all December, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, when
it's
do you
far
not play?
away.
Let me check.
We don't play City until like what, near Christmas? I swear.
Well,
like the week of, I swear it's like the week before Christmas.
Yeah,
or something.
15th of December. 10 days before Christmas.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. It's a little while away, but because there's so many games, that's what it is.
It's actually 3 weeks away, isn't it? 3 weeks.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's still a while. A lot can happen in 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's actually 3 weeks away. That's going to be an interesting game, man. Because City right now, we know what they're on. And by then, obviously, they would have had more training with Amorim. More players would have been back by then. You know, you might have finally got your first W with Amorim as well. You know, so we'll see,
it's
man.
a bit mad thing, bro. I can't lie. City lost 5 games in a row, bro. Even United are shittest. We never done that, bro. Like
crazy.
Trust me, if United lost 5 games in a row, they might have sent the army in, bruv. You know them ones, bro. I can't believe it.
I was telling them, man, earlier, yeah, bro. It's like the universe finally went back to how it was when these man used to get smoked by teams like Middlesbrough and them, man. There, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Now these City fans, LB today, I've never seen a guy so humble. You know, I'm looking at him, I'm saying, yo, this is familiar settings of what you used to watch, right? This is familiar, bro. You know what I mean? The feeling is very familiar because these men have gotten too carried away. I know they've been winning everything, but the way some of them talk sometimes, I'm like, oh, you Man City, bro. You're a Man City fan. Allow it. You know what I'm saying?
City thing's crazy, man. You know what I mean? The City thing's crazy, but bro, they got the best manager in the world, so they just need to relax in it, and hopefully things will sort itself out in it. Yeah, well, they hope. You know what I'm saying, bro? I feel like they're cooked. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like they're really cooked. So it is what it is, bro. Like the atmosphere at that club, it's gonna get to the point where man, you know, when man start pointing fingers, bro. Everyone, it don't matter what dressing room you're in. It could be Sunday league. You know, when you lose 5 in a row, man are blaming, man.
Yeah, of course.
Man are saying, why aren't I playing? My man shit. Like that's why we're losing and that, bro. This is what happens.
This is a sort of season where he should be playing like a DM from the academy, man. Like you can't be playing, man, that aren't comfortable in that position, right? And just be seeing your team getting run through. Because I'm sure if you go to the 23s and say, yo, who's your best DM here? You'll be like, oh yeah, this guy. You can bring him in. He might not have the experience, but at least he knows how to play that role. At least he can help plug a hole, a big problem they've got in that midfield. Because bro, Gundogan off the ball right now. Rants.
Yeah, bro. He's in quicksand right now. He's in quicksand.
You know what I mean? I was calling Rico Lewis 0 from holes earlier. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro. Yeah, bro. Pep definitely fell out with some players because you could tell Grealish and Pep definitely fell out.
Oh, they're beefing about something.
And the thing is, when you beef with players, it affects their brethren as well. You know, like that. So when you fall out with Grealish, the players like the Stones and the Walkers and the senior players, that has a ripple effect. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be beefing players, and Pep does that. But the difference is normally when Pep's beefing players, he can just get rid of them. Do you know what I'm saying?
I was actually a bit like not confused, but I was a bit like, "Raw, okay, he signed a contract, yeah." Because like looking at this team, it's gonna need an injection of energy and youth. Yeah, it reminds me of when I was watching.
They got a really
Madrid,
team, bro.
You know Madrid. Obviously, like last season, they went and brought Jude and whatnot, started to bring in more youth team players because they're aging, right? Yeah. That's how I kind of look at it with Man City right now. So it's like these men must have promised Pep to say, "Yo, we're gonna rebuild the team again in order for you to stay. We are gonna make sure that we back you and bring in whoever you want, pretty much." Because bro, if Man City come calling, more time you ain't gonna say no unless Real Madrid are calling for you as well. Did you get it? So that's what I think is gonna happen, man. KDB is picking up injuries right now. He's not looking the same.
Yeah, his body's cooked, bro. Like Walker, Stones.
You know, I heard on KDB as well. I was watching Sky Sports News earlier. They were saying, that the problem that he had was every time he was striking the ball, that's when you'd feel pain, right? But now he's not feeling that pain anymore, right? But from time that you're hitting the ball and you start to feel pain, bro, that's your body telling you, yo, soon it's gonna be a Saudi thing. Or now, right now.
100. 100. I hear it.
You know what I
Do you know
mean?
what I'm saying? And he's already not running. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you can't strike the ball either, yeah, it's curtains, isn't it?
It's not good. Bernardo Silva not looking good right now. You know what I'm saying? Like Savinho not getting any GA really, like goals. Sorry. You know, you've got Doku again. He's not really a shooter like that either.
Nah,
They've
he's
got
not.
headaches, man. They've got serious
They've
problems.
got loads of headaches, and they're not gonna fix themselves, and it's gonna take a lot of money, and it's gonna take time. And in the meantime, you would think everyone else is gonna be strengthening. So
facts.
it's gonna be interesting, man. So
Facts.
I don't
Facts.
know. We'll
I told Matisse, bro. I told Matisse I smell blood. Yeah. I told this guy I smell blood because he's trying to run away from the fact that we could be up there. So, we're not.
No. You man are, brother. You're onto their neck. You're on their neck, bruv. Like, don't get twisted.
We're 1 point behind.
Yeah, you're
on
1
point behind them. And I'm not saying we're in a title race, people, because I don't think we are right now. Yeah, because again,
but you're in the convo though. That's why I said Chelsea keeping up with the big guns. Because bro, you're keeping up with them. That's all you can do. Just be in the conversation.
Yep.
Just be in the conversation, bro. And then if someone slips, then you can capitalize, bro. But you can't capitalize if you're not in the convo.
This is my point. I said, bro, I just want to stay with the pack. Get to January. We never know. We don't know. They might plug a few holes in January, bring in a striker to help Jackson score more goals. Because Sanchez at the back is fucking up. But guess what? That one goal that is conceded is fine anyway because we've scored 3 goals now. You know what I mean? We need to start outscoring teams, right? That's how I'm looking at this season, Rants. We've got a big problem with Sanchez. Therefore, we need to outscore teams. Yeah. So because Sanchez ain't going to be costing us 3 goals a game, 4 goals a game. That's not going to happen in reality. It might be 1 goal a game. Yeah. But if we've scored 2-3 goals consistently, we're not going to really be looking at Sanchez like that. You know what I'm trying to say? So 100%. That's how I kind of look at it, man. Stay with the pack. You never know what can happen, man. Because again, Arsenal got a very small squad. They're picking up injuries. Liverpool, they're an injury away from bringing in Kwanzaa and Endo, these sort of guys. Man City, they've got problems as well. We just need to be up there, bro. Up there, man. So if anyone fails, we're there to pounce. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, 100%. 100%. Big up everyone inside. Also, Ruud van Nistelrooy, bro, getting linked with Leicester City now. Been linked to a few jobs. Bro, listen, I told you, like, Ruud was playing 4D chess. You know when he's like, I'll help. I'll want to stay at the team and help the team in any way. And I've got a contract, bro. Man saying I've got a contract because he's letting these men know. Listen, you have to pay me in a dog because I've got a contract to the end of the season. He knew he wasn't staying. This was an audition, for him to get another job, and it was a great audition. 4 wins out of 4, I believe. Do you know what I'm saying? Like undefeated, lovely stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. He'll get a job somewhere else, bro. The United thing was a shop window.
A few West Ham fans want him as well. Like 2 of my boys that I spoke to, West Ham fans, they said, they'll look at Ruud. Yeah,
well, there you go. Even West Ham, bro, because this Lopetegui, I'm doing a watch along for the West Ham game today. Newcastle, hopefully they bust their head. 3 wins, 1 draw, sorry. Hopefully they bust West Ham's head, bro. I just like seeing West Ham lose at the moment. I don't even know why, bro. Bro.
Well, they saved your life. What do you mean you like seeing them lose?
Nah, bro. Like, I'll be honest, like I don't know. It's Declan Rice, bro. I know it is. You know what it is, bro. I swear down, the hype that he used to get at West Ham, bro. I swear down. He used to piss me off. Bro, I've been telling man this guy shit, Man don't want to listen to me. And it's like every time I was watching
Declan Rice to them is like Zidane, bro.
Declan Rice to them, I know, but he's shit, blood. You know them ones. And like, bro, man just grew a hatred for the PR, blood. You know, like that. And then it just never left me. Even though he left the club, I was just like, fuck him, like, man. Bro, I swear down. Bro, I adopted it.
You killed me, I swear down.
No, I adopted it, bro.
I always say what better Arsenal without Rice than that. Better Arsenal without Rice and Havertz.
Well, the ball went forward and then it stuck and then they won. You know what I mean? It's not, it's quick maths, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, cool. Like, I can't fucking like
midfielders that can pass forward and then you create more chances. It's not really fucking rocket science, is it?
Bro, I know I was cooking them last weekend, but they actually cooked Forest though, I must say. Yeah, that was a very good performance. Very good performance from Arsenal, bro. Yeah, they did what me and Liverpool couldn't do against them, and they're a very good team. I can't disrespect Forest because I saw how good they are.
I know, but no Chris Wood and no Gibbs White as well, bro. Help.
Yeah, but Wood got dropped though because he didn't play well against Newcastle. He got dropped.
I hear that, but he's a different kind of threat though. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the thing is, Newcastle limited his game in it. So like, I think with that game, he probably overthought it a little bit. He should have probably played Wood still, but he said, "Let me go for a little bit more physicality."
Agreed, but Nuno's a terrorist, bro. I seen him at Spurs, bro. Man, I already know what Nuno's on. Nuno decided, yeah, that he just wanted to shut up shop, bro. Like that's what he wanted to do, bro. Like, and the thing is, Nuno's judge just wore off. Bro, he's a scrubby manager, bro. He got manager of the month at Spurs, yeah, in his first month, yeah, and then got sacked. Literally, like I think.
So what you think? You think Forest are gonna fall off now?
Yeah, bro. They're gonna capitulate, bro. They just started well, bro. They got Nuno. Nuno shit, bruv.
Let me check the next 4 fixtures.
Nuno is a scumbag manager, bro. That's what he is. He's a scumbag, bro. And the thing is, he's just been a bit more fortunate because they've been a bit more clinical in it. But they're gonna end up where they're supposed to end up, bro.
Rants, this is beautiful. Keep it going because they've got you lot on the 7th of December, blood. Yeah? That's
right.
Straight after playing Man City as well. Yeah.
Let's go then. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? That's it. And I'm beefing Nuno, bruv. It's what it is. But listen, anyone can get it. It's fine.
Make sure you fucking beat them after.
Anyone can get it, bro. I don't care. Nuno's a bum, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Because you see your wide areas, yeah, with the likes of Hudson-Odoi and Elanga back home running at you. Yo, that ain't gonna be nice. Yeah,
listen,
that ain't gonna be nice for you, bro.
I ain't worried about no Nuno, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. We just need to focus on our thing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We need to make sure we get our house in order, bro. There's too many people worried about other people's things. We just need to worry about us. If we get our own house in order, we'll be okay. If we don't, we'll have problems.
I know they're playing Forest after Arsenal. I'm saying Forest are playing United after they play Man City. So they've got Ipswich next at home. Then they've got Man City away. Then they've got United away as well. Aston Villa. Then they've got Brentford. So
and it's our gaff as well, yeah.
They're playing you like Old Trafford. After they play, so they're back-to-back Manchester clubs.
I hear it. Yeah, so our gaff as well, bro. Is what it is, bro. Listen, trust me, I'm on beefing everyone, bro. Like I back my manager. Do you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, bro. Everyone's a up, bro. Like this is what it is, bro. Like man won't smoke with everyone. This is the reality, bro. Like this is the mentality that we need to have now as a football club, bro. Like we need to work on our own thing, bro, and not really worry too much about what everyone else is doing, innit? So if we make sure our house is in order, then we don't need to worry about too many people. I believe in this manager. Do you know what I'm saying? The manager's shown in the Champions League that he can deal with teams that on paper are better than his.
Have Sporting like that?
Yeah, the guy from the second team's just gone up. What's his name?
Oh, they promoted in-house.
Yeah, they promoted in-house. What's his name, bro? Another ex-player, yeah.
João Pereira.
João Pereira. So they've just promoted in-house, bro. So it shouldn't be too much difference. He should just pick up where where Amarim left off. Yeah, pretty much so. Yeah.
Got João Pereira now. Yeah. All right. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm interested. I'm interested to see how your season goes. But you ain't finishing above me, though. That's one thing I know. You ain't finishing.
No, I don't expect to either. I don't expect to. You know what I mean? In terms of league, I know league performances are going to be like this because we're learning things. We're going to lose or draw games that we expect to win, and we're going to win games that people think we're going to lose. We're going to be very unpredictable while we learn how the manager plays. So I'm preparing to expect the unexpected with this football team. But once it clicks, we are going to be formidable. So I'm going to be patient with this manager because he's saying the right things, bro. The one thing about Ten Hag is he never really filled me with any confidence from the beginning because he don't speak well. So it was always just a hope thing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? This manager articulates what he wants, what the problems are. And even his substitutions in game, yeah, they were all the right substitutions. The only one is the Garnacho for Mason Mount. Probably should have happened 15 minutes before it happened.
Yeah, that should happen earlier. I wanted to see Mount earlier.
Other than that, but I think the reason why he didn't make that is because he had to take off Eriksen as well as Casemiro because Eriksen's legs were going. Do you know what I mean? So he had to bolster the midfield first. So I think that's why Garnacho survived as long as he did. But all the changes were the right changes. And that's always encouraging for me.
Yeah, but next season, you're going to look back at this first lineup and you're going to laugh. You're going to be like, fuck.
Exactly, because we'll sign another 4 or 5 man in the summer, hopefully. Then all of a sudden, the lineup looks completely different.
Yeah, 100. Listen, I know United will be back eventually, innit? I know you'll be back. You've got a manager that knows what he's doing. You're a big club. You're still going to be able to attract players, you know. But for now, you man are gonna have to hold it. That's what it is.
No,
You man are gonna have to
100%.
hold
The
it.
manager said, short term, we're gonna suffer, bro. Do you know what I mean? This manager knows this ain't no joke, bro. Even when we scored, he didn't even celebrate, bro. Like, this is a man that knows.
Man, try to do the nonchalant thing.
No, because he knew that, yo, this goal don't mean nothing. Like, the game just started. Do you know what I mean? The manager's not on a passion thing. He's a very logical thinker, in it. This manager, like, he's not on the passion thing. He's not on it at all, and you can tell when he talks about Man United, he's talking about very matter-of-fact things. He's not talking about, oh, the fans need to help us. All he was talking about, the Stretford end sucking the ball into the back of the net, bruv. That's what he was talking about. This manager ain't talking about no balls and all them thing there, bro. The manager's talking about very, very matter-of-fact things. Do you know what I'm saying? The manager understands that he has to be strategic. He's not talking about all the intangible stuff. He's talking about stuff he can affect, which is serious. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah, the intangibles always play a part, man. But I love a manager that can actually.
Yeah, but focus.
You know what's good? That's what I'm saying. It's refreshing to hear because he was speaking about the problems that he saw in the game, and that's what you want to be hearing from your manager. Because the same thing was Maresca. He was speaking about certain things that, for example, in pre-season, he spoke about things that he didn't like tactically. You know, the first game against Man City, he would speak about these things. That's what you want to be hearing, bro. Yeah. Right. Whereas Poch, managers like Poch and that, they just come out defending the players. Like, yeah, I thought these man played well today. And I'm like, bro, you're just telling me some generic shit. I know what I watched. Yeah. I want you to be real. You know what I'm saying? And he seems like a real manager.
100%. Man appreciate them things there, man. But
no,
you lot, run up the likes, man. Make sure you subscribe to Don's channel as well. You know what I mean? We're 50 away from the likes target. I'm going to be doing a watch along for the Newcastle game as well, man. Just going to go eat some food and we'll be back. Let them know what you got coming up as well, my bro.
Yeah, listen, Rants, that flew by. That actually flew by, bro. Man, enjoyed that. Big up.
Yeah, man, it was a good weekend of football.
Now 100, bro. But yeah, Blue Diaries as always, people. Tomorrow 6 o'clock, gonna chop it up. Speaking about the game. Obviously we've got Heidenheim on Thursday. They're not doing well right now in Bundesliga. They're near the bottom, so we should be beating them comfortably. We've got Aston Villa at home this week, so we'll definitely preview that. And there's definitely going to be some content. I'm going to try and put out some more content on like a Thursday. I'm going to see if Goonie and that are available, CB, see what they're on. And then, yeah, just look out for more content, people. Like I said, road to 10K. I think I'm on nearly on 5.4K, people. So yeah, if you can keep subscribing to the channel, that'll be good, man. I love.
Yeah, man. And also, we are 37 away, guys. 37 away from 109K. So if any of you guys are new in here and you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Big up everyone in here supporting the channel. And yeah, man, I'll see you back here in 35 minutes.